Welcome into I Rate Your Teams episode 14, of course, the series where you send your teams, I rate them out of 10. That's simple. Of course, this series is not possible without you guys, so if you want a chance to be a part of the next episode every Sunday at 10 a.m., make sure you're following me on Twitter with notifications on. Every Friday with my video on Friday, this tweet will go live, so they go live at the same time. Have notifications on for both. Hit the subscribe button, notifications, you'll be notified when this tweet is live. Head over there, put a screenshot of your team, and we do it in chronological order, okay? Latest, and I scroll down to the bottom, and that is how we get it started. So let's get straight to it. If you're looking to build your dream god squad, head over to MMOEXP for the cheapest, most reliable MUT coins on the market. Use my code FERDY at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. Last episode, we tried to speed run this, get through as many teams as we could. We're going to try the same today. Okay, we're going to just give ratings. Hopefully we can get as accurate as we can. We got 50-50 Vikings. McCarthy is insane. I ran Nubin at strong safety, and I run Shapeshifter at tight end. Okay, so Shapeshifter plays tight end, and then Nubin plays the strong safety. Someone said downgrade JJ. Let's see why he said that. I'm curious. McCarthy. Let's see if we're even. Okay, JJ McCarthy, this is his normal card, and then once you upgrade him. Yeah, so McCarthy should not be upgraded. I know it gives him better acceleration, but the reason that you don't upgrade McCarthy is because of the I guess pocket deadeye is fine at the end of the day. You have identifier, pocket deadeye. If that's your setup, you could maybe get away with powering him up, because obviously with the it's probably not worth it though. For that plus 6 acceleration, unless you're running a crazy scheme with him, it makes sense. I guess he can speed boost too. There are some pros and cons, but I think unless you're running them in some kind of specific way, I'd probably power them down. But for the Vikings, though, it looks pretty good. No crystals, so that does kind of put a floor on your grade there, or a ceiling on your grade rather. Jamal Adams, a lot of cheats, but full Vikings. I would give this team. Let's go. I mean, it's pretty solid, right? It's a good team. You got the. I think it's an 8-7. I'm going 8-7 for that squad. All right, next up, another Raiders team, of course. Let's see if the Raiders are really cooking. This is the updated squad. Saquon and Gibbs with Nico. We got Creed over the top. This team's looking pretty good. This team is looking pretty good. And he's got 20 breakouts, right? So, yeah, this is pretty. I don't think this is a. See, this is the best team I don't know if we're going to see today. Like this could be a 10, but he has 92 cup. I guess what we're kind of missing is just because again, it sucks that I'm going to give this a 10, but it's closer to a 9. It's closer to a 9-9 than it would be a 10. I think we're going to see a better team today, but that's obviously the best we've seen. So the top 100 players not there. You know, it was a good team, obviously. Full Raiders, that's a crazy grade, but I'm kind of on the fence with giving that a 10. But I'm going to give it a 10. All right. 50-50 bucks with first Crystal Chem, saving my coins for 0 chill. Hopefully Baker gets a new card. I'll sell Bo for him, perhaps even a Julio card. Okay, interesting. Let me move this over so it's all centered for you guys. Okay, I'll read it out to you. All right, ran this team since launch. Yeah, Bucks team right now is really good. You have Emeka Ibuka. I don't know if you have 20 breakouts. I feel like you got to be pretty close with this team. You didn't mention it, but if you are, that's a W. I would say, though, with the breakouts cards, I've been kind of warning people about this. If you have a breakouts team and you're low on coins, make sure you're selling that off at the right time, because once they get downgraded, we don't know how bad the downgrade is going to be, but regardless, the cards are going to dip in price and the theme team will be gone. So I don't know if the theme team disappears. I don't know when it expires, to be honest. But and of course we have big promos coming up and end of November into December. That's just how it is every year. So this team's pretty good though. Bucks team, and he's using a lot of Bucks players, which of course I respect. I like Gronk a lot. Darren Porter, McCollum has 91 speed, a little small, but he's good. Ty Key Smith. I always want to call him Tyreek Smith, but it's Ty Key Smith. Good looking team. I would give this team's probably 9-2, 9-3. It's a good looking squad, I'd say. I like that team a lot. Scrolling up here, we got 50-50, or sorry, yeah, for 50-50 Seattle, maybe changing when boost, and I don't know yet, have first crystals. Okay, beautiful. West over at, wow, this is like a crazy, okay, this is a pretty, I didn't realize Seattle got so many breakouts. Yeah, they got Horan, Milrow, and Otis. Oh, I don't know how to say his name. I don't know. I never heard of him, to be honest. Okay, but it's not best possible Seattle team. You know, JSN would be someone that makes it, but he's very expensive at the end of the day. So you have Porter, Woolen, Sherman, Bates, no. Okay, but we have first set crystals. I think this team's probably like it's not best possible, which a lot of teams we see are best possible with crystals. I think I would probably give this team high 8, 8, 9, somewhere in that range. All right, full Jets team. This guy said ass. Full Jets team, 20 breakouts, Saquon Crystal, D-line, and nickel corner on specialist screen. Looking to add Gibbs when his Redux comes out. Okay. Interesting. Yes, we have Gibbs. Interesting. I would probably, once you get Gibbs, yeah, it's going to be great. But if you don't have Gibbs yet, I would use Riggins. Riggins would be good on this team. You have Crystals. Okay, it looks. Yeah, I like the choice for Njoku on the Jets team. That's where I would have went. It looks good. Jamal Adams, yeah. I think what's throwing me off is that he's using a lot of the 32 team chem cards that are actually probably better than the real Jets players. So seems pretty good though. See the specialist tab though. Will Anderson, Jason Taylor, Jonathan Allen, Abdul Carter, Malachi Moore playing the slot. Porter at Gadget, Thornton, and Bill. I think the Bills just kind of throw me off. I would rate this team the way it looks right now. It's probably a 9-4. With Gibbs, I think it goes up to like 9-6, 9-7. But it's a good team. It's a good team. Riggins in there. I don't know if Riggins would even really be. I think Riggins is better than Bill, but probably not better than Gibbs. Okay, next up. Just bought Gonzo as well, he said. All right, 50 Raiders, 20 breakout. Travis Hunter plays cornerback, 9-7 last time. By the way, I said every video, if you've already sent your team in the past, send what your previous grade was if you're resubmitting. I like to kind of see that. So you got 9-7 last time. 50 Raiders with a promo theme team will probably end up getting you that. He's got Gonzo as well. I think Gonzo probably replaces Carlton Davis, which is that's a huge upgrade, which looks pretty good there. You got Schlesinger, Kobe Turner, Abdul Carter, Will Anderson, Porter, Mays, Bo Nix, Eric Dickerson, Randy Moss, Travis Hunter. Again, this is probably I'm gonna give it the same I gave the guy earlier. I think it's a very good team. Like obviously high 9. Oh, excuse me, high 9s. It's a good looking squad. I think the only thing you're missing right now, I think, is you should get that 92 token, but you're gonna get there soon. So yeah, 9-9-10. That's a very good team. All right, full Denver. So Bo Nix is gonna be going crazy on this team. Dante Thornton, Brandon Marshall, who I like, Cooper Kupp. Offensive line looks very good. We have Miners. Who doesn't love Miners? Vernon Davis, Theo Johnson, Bo Nix, Darian Porter, DeJean, Abdul Carter, Batonio. I guess here I can't see your. Yeah, this card is. Damn, look at this card, bro. I think Batonio is second best pass rusher in the game. On a Broncos team, definitely does get crazy. I think this team is. Wow. For not being one of the meta teams, really, I guess I guess they kind of get overlooked. He's got Atwater too. This team honestly might just be. I'm gonna go high 9, like 9-9. I almost want to say 10 for that. I almost do. That's a very good team. All right, 50 Packers, 20 breakouts. I don't know why I see so many Packers teams. Whenever I see a Packers team, they don't have any Packers. I guess there's a lot of Packers fans maybe that watch me. I don't know. I get a lot of Packers teams for some reason, and it's not like they're it would make sense if they had some guys, but they really don't. They really don't. Like Quay Walker, Edrin Cooper, that's and Emmanuel Wilson. He's got a Packers team for Emmanuel Wilson, Quay Walker, and Edrin Cooper. At this point, just unless you're the argument is even if you are a Packers fan, you're not really using the players that you'd want to use if you had a pack like you know what I mean? So at that point, you switch off the team. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't know. That's like the debate, really, because you're a Packers fan, probably have a Packers team, but you're not using as Micah, and actually using this Micah actually hurts your team more than you know. But it's obviously a good squad. I got to give it probably. You got all the good 32 team chem cards. You've done a good job covering up the Packers team. But I would give let's go. I think this team's still like a 9-4 because he covers it up well, right? And that just goes to show you that really any team can be very good. 30 breakout. Whoa. 30 breakouts, 20 Eagles, 20 Seahawks. So it looks like he's using the Certain boost on the Eagles player. So keep that in mind. This card obviously does turn very crazy. This picture is very pixelated for some reason. And I'm trying to figure out if him running 20 Seattle is even worth doing. Looking at the defense, no. You switch in, you go full Eagles. Yeah, I think you still go full Eagles with this team. You have $5 million unless you're a Seattle fan. Even if you are, you just got to go full Seattle. Because even on the Eagles side of things, the only guy you're really going crazy with is DeJean. I would say whichever team you're a fan of in real life, if either of them, if either, I'd switch full 50-50 of that team and then probably go 20 breakouts with that, and you'll be just fine. You have 5 million coins, so yeah. Also, yeah, those are my thoughts on that team. Did I give it a grade? I don't think I give it a grade. The way it looks right now, I think probably 8, 9, 9. I think it's still a solid team, but obviously with the chems, it kind of holds you back from getting into 9. I think that, like with your coins and your cards you have 9.5, 9.6 potential, but the chems do kind of hold you back a little bit. Okay, next up we got Donnie's team, 45-50 Lions. Ben is spitting facts. Ben ball nowhere. I would do whatever you can to get to 50 Detroit. Yes. I was playing on full 50 when the breakouts expire for sure. Yeah, okay, that's good comms. That's good comms right there. Okay. 45. I know it's tough to get the 50-50s. I just did the video yesterday where I built the go watch yesterday's video, actually. Go watch it. It's a team building video. But without getting those super expensive strat cards, it's tough to kind of fit. It's having that one extra player when they have 3x, 4x promo chems does go a very long way to build some crazy teams. So, Lions team, again, 50-50 would be nice. You're going to get there after these cards expire. But I'm surprised that it's because he doesn't have any of the LTDs and he's short on coins. This is an example of someone that, like, I would sell off the breakouts right now. Unless you're going to be, like, playing ranked, you're going to be sitting down for a rank session or something like that. You can hold off until after they expire and wait for the next promo. That's what I would do, really, because if you sell at the wrong time, I'm not too sure how many coins you put into this team and get in the breakouts, but you'll lose a ton of those coins once those cards downgrade. But obviously a solid team right now. I would probably still go like 9. I think it's like a 9-1. No, a little bit lower. It's not a 9-1. He doesn't have crystals either. I would probably go 8-7, 8-6. I think it's somewhere in that range. Despite having good players. He only has +1 speed on the Lions cards, which some people... And there really isn't that much crossover either, right? Because you don't have... Besides Thornton, who gets +2 speed, you don't have a crazy speed boost. And you're so close to being there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? All right, 50 Jags. This is the team I built in yesterday's video. To spoil that one. He's got 30 breakouts with 50 Jags. Probably he has all the LTDs. He doesn't have Batonio, though. How do you get 30? I feel like I didn't have this much room on my team. Probably because he went McCarthy over Bo Nix. Again, it's preference. Thornton, Travis Hunter, Brent. Oh, I don't think I gave. You know why? I actually think. Wait, no. I don't know. I don't know. It might be the LTDs that make it possible. Okay, but this is obviously a very good squad. I think this team is pretty much. This is exactly the team I built in yesterday's video. Pretty much. Walker Little, Strange. He's even short of Chem. How is this 50 fit? This is insane. I'm actually trying to break this down right now because I got to give this team a 10. This team's a 10. Very well constructed to the point where I'm actually confused how you got this 50-50 with 30 breakouts. And that extra 10 on the breakouts, Chems, really isn't make or break for me either, but that's pretty crazy, bro. That's a good ass team right there. All right, Bengals team. We got a little clip. Who's this? Randy? Get off me. Spin? Yeah, cold clip right there. Okay. Bengals team. Badge max on all breakout in season. 3 players, 40 Chems so far. I just started Madden a couple weeks ago. I also got Randy Moss spin cycle. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got. I guess you like that. Randy spin cycle used to mean something. It doesn't mean the same anymore. Still obviously very good. But 40 Bengals. Again, you got to squeeze out that 50-50. I know it might be tough for you. We're also 17 breakouts. So we're short on 2 speed boosts. So the breakout players, I'd probably ditch you're not going to, with 500K, yeah, I would probably just go for the full Bengals team. Full Bengals team probably makes the most sense, but you got Tate Rutledge, who I like. You got 500K. It should be very possible for you to get this 50-50 Bengals. And if it comes at you trading the breakout card, so be it. I think Abdul Carter, even if you're going to be playing this week before the boosts go away, Abdul Carter's still very good. Even just like a cheat. You don't even got to put him on the breakouts team. You don't even got to, really, you know? I guess the breakout chems is nice to have when you have Thornton getting speed and stuff, but right now you only have him getting 1 speed anyway, so it's... Man, this is a tough one to kind of grade because he's got some bright spots. I guess he's building his way up, as he said. And then Randy Moss, I guess, is in the specialist tab, I guess. Because he's not in the lineup, so I guess he's specialist, maybe. All right, I'm going to go... This is probably an 8-4, like a low to mid 8. Because of chems and because of probably just because of the chems, really. That's probably the biggest reason. It might even be like lower on the lower 8 side of things, really. Gone on a trip, but I made the switch to Raiders. You have me a 9, or you gave me a 9-3 last week with the Ravens team. So because I gave him a low grade, he switched to the dark side. Shit, and it's Belt Giver, bro. I remember Belt Giver last week, man. I remember you, Belt Giver. Okay. All right, Collier Lane. Definitely did not say your name right. I feel like this team could be good. Don't have the Crystals refuse to pay $2 million for Barkley. Barkley's $2 million now. Barkley's 2 million coins now. Holy shit, man! His price being what it's at, genuinely it surprises me how many people I see have this card for that price. And also, think about how big of a turn. It's probably bad. It's probably worse for EA Sports. Yes, they made money, but think about how many people have probably stopped playing the game because they felt like they couldn't compete because of the cards that exist like that. It probably is crazy. All right, 50 Hawks, 20 breakouts. I read this already. It's my first time submitting the team. I think this team has potential. Unfortunately, no crystals is kind of like but I think it'll be okay. Because it's like he has crystals right now, technically, on these guys. Technically, it's like, if we disregard the promo theme team, it's like he's got crystals. That's technically what we're looking at. Malachi Starks. It's actually a pretty solid squad. For no crystal team, I think I'm going to give this, honestly, into the 9s. I'm going to give it a 9-1. No, it's got to be lower than that. It's probably like a 9. It's probably like a 9, high 8. Just because of the crystals, which is, I know it sucks. I know, man. All right, 50 Bears, 20 Bricks. I'm actually surprised how many breakouts teams we're seeing today. This is honestly surprising. And especially a Bears one. Gonna get Gale Sayers. Bears team, no Gale Sayers. Damn. You have 9 mil. Go get it. Kyle's been a dog for you. Kyle Monangai. Rutgers legend. Kyle Monangai. He's been a demon for you, this guy? Bro, imagine what Gale Sayers is going to do. If he's been a demon for you, imagine what Gale Sayers is going to do for on your team, bro. Holy shit. Is he upgrade? No. Wait. No. What the? You're just cooking, huh? Wow. Gale Sayers is going to change things for you, man. Loveland Stud, Bo Nix. This is a good team, though. Wait. No crystals. Okay. All right. Porter, Abdul Carter, Stevenson. Good cards there. Good St. Juice. Yes. I'm gonna go 8-8 for that squad. I'm gonna go 8-8. All right, 50-50 KC breakouts. Just waiting for Mahomes to get a better card. Also waiting for Dean Perry's Redux to come out. Jaden Hicks is my user. Hicks is a very good user. I think I mentioned him in the user video, but then you also have him on a breakouts team and a Chiefs team. He probably is insane. No crystals though with Jamal Charles. Okay. Martin Hampton. Yeah, I guess going Chiefs for... Yeah, I guess you're a Chiefs fan. That actually makes sense. See how Madden 26 has absolutely altered my thinking on teams. It's crazy. Travis Kelce, Travis Hunter, Thornton, Tyreek. That's pretty good right there. It's a pretty good team. It's a good team, bro. I'm going to go 9-1. I'm going to go 9-1 for that squad. Okay, 50 Ravens, Speed Crystal, and Saint Strat card. So I would assume he does not have breakouts. But I still think you can get... Can you get it? I think you can still get a 10 without promo theme team. I would say it's possible. The only issue is that Lamar's still good. Derrick Henry, okay. We got Saquon. We got Trey McBride. So does that mean we're going to have... No, we don't have... We're using Trey McBride for the chems, which makes sense, you know? Especially when you're a team... There's like a new Darren Waller or something like that, right, coming out. I saw something about that. I didn't really look too much into it. I saw like it's like all 32 or something. I don't even know how you get the card, to be honest. I don't know. If anyone knows. I saw it on Twitter. I don't know if it's... I don't even know. I don't know. But Isaiah Flowers, Derrick Henry, Lamar. With, Micah. First crystal drops. Porter, Newbin. It's all 32. Malachi Starks. This is a good team. I think this team's probably 9. I'd go 9-3, 9-4 for that squad. It's a good-looking Ravens team. All right, Seattle team. I was 50 for the Raiders, but had the switch. So I can use my GOAT JSN, bro. Yes. Bro, JSN's card art is so nice. We got to admire this. I know it's Team of the Week card arts don't get much. You know, like the card arts that the most feared card arts get all the hype. But this is a beautiful looking card art. Because the way the promo colors feed into the Seahawks colors, it's a beautiful card art. Honestly, though, what I would do if I was the one designing this card, I would get rid of that clip art ass helmet. That's what I would do. I think that looks stupid. But maybe just put the logo there or some stats there or something to fill that spot instead of that dumbass helmet. But outside of that, beautiful card art, and the card is also insane. On top of it, not to get into not to analyze card art too crazy, but Scatboo at back, Cam Newton, Cub, Thornton. Wait, this team might be... Oh, man. Okay, Schlesinger, Ray Lou. Don't use Will or Sam. They're just filler. 92 Team of the Week, just filler. Must be nice. Must be nice, man. And Darren Porter, yeah, it's a good team. Oh my God, he's got Christian Gonzalez too. Yeah, this team. Doesn't have the crystals, but I would still give this team like a 9-3, 9-4. This is a very good team. It's a very good looking squad. Very good looking squad. All right, well, what time are we at right now? I actually have no idea. I want to make this video a little bit shorter. This guy said this is the biggest piece of dog shit. He sent the... All right, let's see what he's got. Let's see if it's really dog shit. 50 Steelers, 27... There's no way. I gave them on crystals. They don't work for me. No way. What does that mean? 50 Steelers, 27 breakouts, no money spent. I gave up on crystals. They don't work for me. No way. Does that mean like he's not cool with their price or he couldn't figure out how to make them work? I'm confused by that as well. This guy said this team's the biggest piece of dog shit. This is a good looking squad. Got nothing wrong with this team. The only issue is like to call this a Steel. This is a Steelers team, by the way. This right here is a Steelers team. If you're a Steelers fan, you're running it for Alejandro Villanueva and Kevin Dotson and Mason McCormick on offense. You got Joey Porter, though. I like that. Payne Wilson. Shazier Harrison. Okay. Yeah, it's coming to life now. But really, you're not using that. Oh, man. I grab about it every video, but it does bother me, man. It really does. And it's not even your guys' fault. It's just how they want you to play the game this year. But good squad. I would go. I mean, this is also I would say this team's also 9+, despite not having crystals. 9-1, 9-2. Looking to switch out of Lamar. I love running with the QB, but he feels so inconsistent with his throws. That's we all know what that is. You recommend using the King and using a cheap player in a different position, or save up for Bo or Cam? Yeah, I'd say Bo or Cam. Bo will be good for quite some time, just like Keenum was. That's what this guy said. I actually do kind of disagree with that because Keenum, his discounted ability or his special ability didn't get nerfed. We don't know what the nerf's going to be to Bo Nix. Bo Nix, I think, is really good because he gets that really cheap pocket Deadeye. He has a good release and stuff. Like, the release and stats will stay good, but I think the abilities are a big draw to the card. So I don't know how relevant he'll really stay. If I were you, though, with this team, I would stick with your team for now, and then... Wait, well, this team's crazy, by the way. This team's crazy, by the way. Hold up. What the... This team's wild. Do we see the chems on this team? But I would wait to buy Bo because, again, his price will inevitably fall when his abilities get nerfed. Regardless of how bad the nerf is. Even if it's a very marginal nerf, it'll still nerf the card. I mean, it'll still drop the card's price. Well, let's talk about it. 25 Rams, 25 Cardinals. As far as Cardinals go on offense, I only see Paris Johnson. Which, again, will make me say, just go full Rams looking at the offense. You got to be a Cardinals fan or something, because I just go full Rams, really. Just go full Rams is what I would say. And then just go get Case Keenum. Case Keenum's still solid, bro. Case Keenum can still do it. I know he has that 13 AP pocket Deadeye gunslinger setup, but just go full Rams, bro. This team's obviously good. You had a bunch of guys. Oh, what the hell? You had a bunch of guys on the team, but I would go, a bunch of good guys on the team with full Rams. And for this grade, I think I would. It's an 8. It's an 8-7, somewhere in that range. But as far as QB, hopefully I explained it well. 50 fins, 20 breakouts. Wait, this team has potential. This team might be crazy. Hold up. Wait a second. Okay, tight end, McBride. Or I don't see your season 2 rank card. Maybe you didn't do it. And again, the rank cards are really good, but like, is it worth the headache? I would say probably. If you're not going to play ranked, what else are you playing on this game, to be honest? Like, you're just grinding head-to-head seasons from the ranked cards? Like, what are your thoughts on that? I don't know. All right. This team looks pretty good, though. No, we have crystals. I like this team. I think you can upgrade at tight end, though. Carlton Davis also has to go. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe it's Gonzalez, unfortunately for you and your coin count there, but I think it's better if you were to get Gonzalez than if you were to upgrade your tight end, 100%. And also, there's the Westover card isn't bad. You can even play him at tight end as well. I think you might be doing that already. And if you are, I think any way you can upgrade Carlton Davis is a big upgrade. I don't like his card that much. User with Schlesinger, though, looks pretty good. Abdul Carter. And then do we specialist tab? Geno Atkins getting play? Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think we got to get Kobe Turner on the team somehow. Demon card. Monster card. Kobe Turner is a demon. All right. This grade, though, it's pretty solid. I think it's 9.4 potential. I think it's 9.4, 9.3 because you have enough boost and stuff like that. And I'm not too sure what time we're at. We're going to do 2 more teams. We're going to do Christian's team and the next one, or whatever the next team is. And then we'll go. Then, of course, we scroll through and see if there's any interesting things out there. But as far as the set ones we're going to do, it'll be these next 2, and then we'll scroll. But full Cowboys 20 breakouts. I use Newman and McCollum as sub linebacker. Cowboys struggling at linebacker right now. All first release crystal players. Are we going? Okay, we are using cheats. So if you're struggling at linebacker, McCollum Newman, yeah, that's a fine user combo. That's honestly a fine user combo. I'm not even upset by that. As far as linebackers go, if you want like to fill a hole there, I mean Fred Warner is always solid. But Terrence Newman, like his card, especially for Dallas. Porter Talib, okay. Dallas turned top 100 with Will Anderson. We got Odigizua. Mozzie Smith, man, Jet legend, bro. Did he play the other night? I actually wasn't paying attention to Mozzie Smith out there, bro. Xavier Watts over the top with Jesse Bates. And then you got Cam Newton. Oh, we got... Did I miss the... No, he's got no Fred Warner. He's got no... You got Gibbs. You might as well go the whole way and go get Nico and go get Fred, especially if your linebackers are weak. But you might not even use them. I don't even use them. I don't know. But 20 breakouts. It's a good team. It's a good team. It's a good team. It's a good team. It is. The only I don't know, man. The only problem with this team is like Dallas break. I would sell out the breakouts team. I honestly would. Because if you're a Dallas fan, clearly, I see the profile pic. You got a cowboy hat on, or someone does. I don't know who that is. I just don't know. I would just sell the breakouts because they don't take any. There's no breakout Dallas player that could take it to the next level, if that makes sense. I guess like Porter and Thornton are enough to do that, but you have 2 mil too. It's a good team. It is. Crystals. I'm going 9-4 for this squad. All right, next team. Whoa. Do as the Snoopy Bowl theme team, bro. 30 Giants and 30 Jets. What the hell? Wait a second. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this dude's done. What has he done? I get excited when I see teams like this. You know? These are the teams I get excited for. What? The... Nah, bro. Nah. Can I see it? There's a couple. For this to be 30 Giants, 30 Jets, there's not enough Giants and Jets on this team. I would really just say pick one. Right now, the better one, I would say, is probably Giants because of Scatterbo. But historically, the Jets team is more consistent with being solid throughout the whole year with legends and EA giving them upgrades and stuff. Where the Giants team has gone through some dark days. You got to switch to one, though. Just got to switch to one, 50-50. Obviously, no crystals I don't think are really in play for this team, but the team will be much better if you just commit to one. It's such an interesting team build, though. It really is. I wonder where he's got what where. To give this team a grade, it's probably a 7.5. But you gotta pick one and just kind of stick with it. I'm sure this dude's probably played the older Maddens where going 25-25 was a thing, but it's just not anymore. Okay, let's scroll through. Let's see if we got any teams that we haven't seen yet. Full Raiders, of course. Here's a 20. This team's gonna be crazy. Look at this shit, bro. Look at that shit, bro. My goodness. Who let him cook, man? The one knock on this team is just Carlton Davis, but like you see that Giants team, what it does to Scatterboo right now is insane. And the thing is, even after Scatterboo loses he'll lose all his abilities. Who cares? Those stats are still like insane with his build. It's insane. All right, again, Packers, pure Packers team. I see so many Packers teams, man. Pure, and like look at the team itself. It's crazy. I see so many of them. I see so many Packers teams. We saw Bears. Don't know what that one is. Have we seen Lions team yet with Terry and Arnold? Arnold. Good team. I don't use any L linebackers besides Ted Hendricks. And I don't use either of my DTs. So what? We probably have Kobe Turner. Oh, we're going lightweight in the middle. Okay. Interesting. Rams. We saw a Rams team, I think. 9 crystals, full Ravens. This seems pretty tough too. That's a mid to high 9 right there. Just taking a glance at it. Couldn't handle seeing my Packers players after back-to-back losses in real life. Switch to Pats. Hey, Pats is a team that is probably going to get a lot of love, going into playoff promo. I feel like a lot of cards on the current team that haven't gotten that many upgrades, so I think they're going to eat come December, January, those months. Ultimate Legends. They usually do get some pretty good Legends as well. But again, it is pretty easy to also switch theme teams in this game because of the amount of 32 team count cards. All you got to really do is just cover up the crystals and you should be good. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, that was good. All right. Hampton, though, I would switch that for, of course, Scat Boo if you have the coins. But, okay, let's just see if we got anything else. That team was all right. That team was okay. Falcons. Just straight up thoughts, question mark. Dallas team, 50-50 with... Yeah, it looks good. Best possible Dallas with the crystals. I mean... Or no crystals, with breakouts. 400 coins remaining. Damn. Wait. Okay, that makes sense. It's solid enough, I'd say. Titans team, let's see it. I can't even see it. I do want to see this, though. Okay. Okay. All right. Cardinals, I think we saw. And then Commanders last up. Okay, man. Some pretty good teams this week, I'd say. I would say the thing that surprised me this week was the amount of breakout teams I saw, really, to be honest. Because those cards aren't cheap. They're not. I'm surprised at how many we saw. I really am this week. And again, just remember to sell off those. Even if you want to just buy them right back, sure, some of them, but I think you're still selling them. Their prices are going to dip a pretty good amount, especially when who knows what EA is going to cook up for the next promos. I'm sure it'll be crazy. But also maybe they don't make them as good as the breakouts were. The next promo cards probably will not be as good as the breakouts cards were for these last 2 weeks. I don't think they will be. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Have a good rest of your day. Again, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter with notifications. Every Friday, this tweet goes live. People always ask in the comments, how do I get my team rated? Watch the video. Okay, if you're watching at this point, okay, you know how. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Notifications on. And just post a nice screenshot of your team below this tweet that goes live every Friday. That simple. Okay? Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you boys in the next one. Okay, goodbye. Have a good one.